The Ask the Mayor program is being brought to you by Turnersville Auto Mall, part of the United Auto Group and located in Washington Township for over 25 years. Turnersville Auto Mall. This program is sponsored by Turnersville Auto Mall and the Turnersville Collision Center, located on the Black Horse Pike in Turnersville, Washington Township.
Hi, and welcome to another edition of Ask the Mayor. This summer, the weather's been particularly hot, and all over town, people are enjoying some fun in the summer heat. If you stick around to the end of our show, you'll hear just what some folks are doing for fun this summer. So since the weather's been so hot, let's find out what the hot topics are around town. Take a listen to our first question.
Hi, I would like to ask the mayor, what is the new construction going on across the road from Old Stone House on Egg Harbor Road?
Kim, the construction project you're referring to is the future site of the Sheffield Gate Shopping Center. It will be an approximately 24,000 square foot commercial center comprised of two buildings that provide space to retailers, professionals, and commercial entities alike. Now, there are two unique points that I'd like to make about this shopping center. First, the new shopping center is situated at the front of the Sheffield Gate development, thus the name. But what's interesting is that this shopping center was designed with separate entrance-exit areas to accommodate access to both buildings without impacting traffic patterns in the nearby residential development. The complex was designed this way at the request of some of the neighbors in Sheffield Gate, and the builders were happy to oblige. Secondly, at the request of the Washington Township Planning Board, architects have designed the shopping center to complement the historic facade of the Old Stone House Village. The entrances to the shopping center will have that old-fashioned stone and mortar type appearance, and everything from the storefront signage to the rooftop has been carefully hand-selected to lend the center that historic appeal. Here's a sample of some of the types of building materials that will be used in this project. I think you'll agree that the colors and textures shown here will blend seamlessly with the natural landscape and make for an eye-pleasing extension of our historic area. So Kim, the Sheffield Gate Shopping Center will be the first commercial property in town to reflect our historic roots. Here's a quick look around town at some of the other commercial projects slated for completion this year. Walgreens Pharmacy has broken ground and is making progress. PNC Bank and Nifty 50s Restaurant are on track to open very soon, hopefully sometime this month. The CVS Pharmacy on the Black Horse Pike is close to completion. Next to the Home Depot, 140,000 square feet of retail space is emerging from the ground. The new Kennedy Health and Wellness Center is starting to break ground behind Columbia Bank. And of course, Starbucks Coffee Shop, Cold Stone Creamery, and Brewster's Ice Cream all held grand openings this summer. So that's a quick look at just some of the new commercial development taking shape in Washington Township. Okay, our next resident has a question about redevelopment of an existing area in town.
Hi, Mr. Mayor. You told us before about some redevelopment over on Delsea Drive. I have a couple of friends that live that way, and I was wondering what's happening over there.
You're right, Cass. I spoke about the Delsea Drive redevelopment zone in my State of the Township address back in January. At that time, I explained that our goal with Delsea Drive is to bring in attractive commercial ratables to help reduce the tax burden, while at the same time improving the infrastructure of one of the main corridors in our town. Well, since then, we have seen some recent progress there, so let me give you an update. Construction has commenced at Elite Auto Salon, an upscale car wash facility, and Case Design Studio is open for business right next door. Comcast Corporation has announced plans to open a new employee training facility on Delsea Drive, and the Planning Board has given preliminary approval to two new projects, a new office complex appropriately named 265 Delsea, and the future headquarters of the Jersey Pride cheerleaders. Now, as if that weren't enough to cheer about, the biggest news on Delsea Drive is the recent sale of one of our liquor licenses. Remember, we had two licenses up for sale in Washington Township. For this one, we were asking for opening bids at $550,000, but we actually received $650,000. That's right, $100,000 over our asking price. And the successful bidder was so motivated and excited to come to Washington Township and break ground on Delsea Drive that he was willing to make sure he outbid any other potential bidders. The successful bidder in this case plans on building an upscale banquet facility in the center of Delsea Drive. The decor will feature many hand-carved materials imported from Italy and other European destinations. Once completed, it should be a landmark dining and entertainment spot in Washington Township. So there's plenty to look forward to on Delsea Drive. But what's happening in other parts of town? Let's hear from our next